Good morning everybody, Doe Cookie back, and today is going to be a very quick video because I have been called into work. So what I had planned to do today, I will have to do another day. But today is just a quick check-in video. I'm just going to unravel a few fallacies. Yes, I use the word fallacies in conjunction with Chantal because I feel it's fitting, because life is just wieners. Many ways. She's married to one, dated one, and I think she should go eat a whole bunch of them. But anyway, a few fallacies that Chantal has put out into the ether in the last couple of days. First of all, if you are overweight and not prettier than her, don't own a mirror, you're not allowed to speak on her. Well, I actually have all of those things. I've looked into a mirror today, clearly, and I still qualify. And I will continue to say whatever I choose to say about you. Am I messier than you? No. Am I messy? Yes. It doesn't matter how messy you are. If you have a thought and an opinion and you do it, say it on YouTube, and you don't break terms of service, you are allowed to say it. Yes, you are. Sarah Jane's voice is beautiful. A lot of people actually appreciate her voice. And the fact that she doesn't screech and yell at her cats, she doesn't screech and yell and try and sing, the fact that things that she says is slow and usually well thought out is problematic for you, I know, because you have absolutely no idea how to do any of those things. She was not an oxycodone addict. No, she wasn't. She was somebody who was prescribed a certain amount of benzos, and her body reacted really bad to it, and she had a really bad withdrawal to it. Yes, it's actual a medical thing, and you would understand medical things because you are hampered by a lot of medical conditions that you don't actually seek treatment for, so you can sit down and stop talking about Sarah Jane, because Sarah Jane is too good for you to even mention. And Chantal, I realise it probably burns your ass that you don't have one single girlfriend out there who would come to your defence when somebody was talking crap about you. I don't see anybody coming out defending you other than limp celery Sala. There isn't anybody who's saying, no, don't say that about Chantal, that's not true, and here is an anecdote to prove why. Here is a history of all the good things that she's done. You don't have any friends anymore because you don't keep in contact with them, you mistreat them, and you are a bitter, vengeful, disloyal person, so you can't maintain friendships because you are not somebody a person could easily or want to be friends with. And I would love to take on any of your friends who would like to challenge any of the things that I say. Bring them over to my channel, or I'll go to theirs if they want to have a little bit of a debate about how good of a friend you are, because I would love to have that conversation. Yes, I would absolutely love to hear from any of your beezers who could defend your actions in the last 3 months minimum. We won't go back further than 3 months. Let them defend your actions. But I don't think you've got anyone who could do that. But I'd love to see them try. I love you, Sarah Jane, my friend. And I do see that you were watching her streams, because we know you watch everybody's streams, Chantal. We know you do. And I noticed that after we talked about your colours, that you've whipped out your electric blue turban and your electric blue eyeshadow. Fabulous, ma'am. But the electric blue is not to be worn on your eyes. No, just worn around your face because it complements your skin, not your eye colour. If you're going to be wearing things on your eyes and you're wearing a blue turban, you should be doing your golds, your browns. Yes, or a smoky eye. If you're going to be wearing colour on your eyes, you should be wearing your browns, your neutrals, your peaches, your purples, your greens. Yes, I know you don't understand what looking good is, but hun, you can learn it. There's so many resources online, and I'm here to help. Just DM me on Insta. Just add it in the comments. I'm happy to give you some advice, darling. Yes, I am. And as far as not even acknowledging your best friend's birthday and throwing 2 pink packets or whatever that garbage was and saying, here's for your birthday, you are a crap friend. And I hope that he realizes, Pete's, go away, Chantal, this is for Pete's. Okay. I hope you realize once you go and live with your mother, you will probably never hear from Chantal again. She won't check in to see how you're going. She won't give you any money because, she's Muslim now with the husband. She's not supposed to. She doesn't check in with all of her friends as it is now. So what hope do you have when you are separated from her physically that she's going to keep up this friendship and maintain it? She hasn't even really checked in with you, and it's your birthday. So Pete's, Do yourself a favor. Go out, get that job. Surround yourself with positive people, and hopefully you'll find the way. Okay? We all want the best for you. We know you're a shit sometimes, and you have some things that we don't understand, but Chantal is so bad for you, it's not even funny. You can only improve when you're out of her claws. That's all I've got to say for Pete's. Okay. As for Nads and Dee Dee, he doesn't care you're married. Dee Dee doesn't want Salah. Dee Dee already has her own man-child to look after. Why would she want a younger, more pathetic version? Salah is a wimpy, wet piece of celery with no sex appeal, no personality, and talks like a robot. She's already got the tweakiest twerky loser over there sucking off her. Why would she want a younger, more useless version? She's got her own man-child. She doesn't want yours. She probably likes Nada because he's got some personality. It's a terrible personality, but at least he's animated. He's an abusive crap hole piece of garbage. And that is Dee Dee's choice to stay in that, just like it was your choice to stay in that. And another thing, Chantal, you do not get to own Dee Dee's abuse as your own. Most of us have seen the Sam's Bar Lounge videos, and it does show him doing some things that were really, 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 really awful, disgusting, abhorrent to Dee Dee. That was her situation. That was her moment. Those actions were for her, towards her, acted upon her. They were not yours. You don't get to claim that as your own. Until I see a video of whatever went between you two, I do not believe he was like that to you. That's Dee Dee's moment, ma'am. We've got evidence of that. You don't have any evidence to show us. We know he's awful, but you don't get to claim Dee Dee's trauma as your own. That's it. End of story. You need to stop talking about it. And I dare say that I could not find one live stream for the last 3 months, the entire time you've been in Kuwait, where you have not gone on stream and talked about Dee Dee or mentioned Nada at least once. He lives in your mind. He's always on the tip of your tongue. You acknowledge him at every turn. You acknowledge him even when there's nothing to acknowledge. You are living off moments that were over 12 months old. You don't have any new ones, so you just keep talking about the old ones, which is very ironic because apparently it's in the past, and the past doesn't matter. You want your past wiped clean, then that means Nada gets his wiped clean too, and so does Dee Dee. And guys, I'm so excited. I'll tell you why I'm so excited. Because Allah is back, and Allah has some teas. I think Allah has some really good plans for Chantal. Now, I do believe that Allah is a guy not to be played with, not to be messed with, because I don't think Allah's the kind of guy that would, let's put it this way, Chantal likes to find loopholes and ways to get around things. I think that perhaps Allah is a guy that knows a lot of loopholes, knows how to find his way around red tape. I feel like Allah's a guy who knows people. He's got a couple of friends that can help him out with things. So I think Salah and Chantal should be absolutely pooping in their pants. And even if Allah doesn't actually have any like power or grunt behind his words, I hope just putting it out there makes her squirm, because she's sitting there in her little hoodie looking like a pupa, like a little witchetty grub, talking all this smack about everybody else. High AF. I actually thought this is what was going to happen. She's going to break the seal of getting high, acknowledging it online, and then just doing it whenever and just be like, yeah, this is just what I do. This is just what I cope with. This is how I cope. No, it's not against the law. It's totally fine. But she's Muslim. She's acting in haram ways. She's eating haram. We know she's eating haram, guys, because she's not going to take the time to worry about that. She'll get over it very, very soon. She's acting haram. She's eating haram. She's living haram by living with Pete, but she's hanging on to the hijabs with a death grip. She's not giving those up. And why is that? I wonder why. I wonder why you'd give up the hijab. No, she's going to hang on to it for dear life. So I just say, Chantal, if you're going to do the hijabs, ma'am, get some colour. The electric blue is great. Just buy like a bold electric blue, a hot pink, cerise, magenta, emerald, even a forest green, a khaki, tans. If you're going to do animal print, do a block animal print. Don't do the mixed mashed rosy burgundy faded out ombre thingy that you did. That needs to go straight in the bin. If you haven't already binned it, please do. I'm trying to help you. I mean, if you're at least gonna go on camera and talk about how ugly everybody else is, you should be at least looking like fire yourself. Don't come on looking like a rubbed out thumb. Well, anyway, I'm about to go off to an appointment. I'm going to the gym. I've got to go see the trainer. I'm going to get my onboarding done. I've got some new equipment to learn about, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going off to work, and then I'll be home later this afternoon to make myself some Farida falafels. If you don't know what that is, Farida, a lady that I go on to panel with, amazing, wonderful, beautiful Palestinian lady. She made falafels from scratch at home on Skinny Queen's Reacts channel yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. The days are confusing because I live in the future. And I'm going to go and get all my ingredients, and I'm going to make some homemade falafels, and I am so excited. So I'll be doing that for dinner tonight. If you'd like to pop over and see that and watch that stream, that would be amazing. But for me, if you could hit that like button, subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. If you wanna, you don't have to, but it would be nice. And leave me a comment and tell me if you've made falafels before, and if you have, were they good? And if you try Farida's, let me know how they go. And I will see you in the very next video. Bye, guys.
Laugh it to the bank like ha 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 ha. Ooh, go. Laugh it to the bank like ha 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 ha. Ooh, yeah. I got it in tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds. Laugh it to the bank like pedal to the floor, need no brake lights. In the dark, watch me make light. I'm a star, got no stage fright. Please don't get me mad, I'm a nice guy. My baby say I'm cute, yeah, I'm type 5. I be waking up when you go night-night. In a different zone, what's the time? Laugh it to the bank like ha 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 ha. Ooh, go. Laugh it to the bank like ha 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 ha. I got it in tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds, tens, 20, 50, hundreds. I get it, I flip it and continue. I've been going dumb, I've been going mental. Going up, I'm on another level. All black clothes like a medal. Little this and this, little Ricky Rick. It's my grandmama, I'm her Nicky Nick.